Hello and welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. This is my first look into the game and also the beginning of a new Let's Play. Hopefully you guys will like it. Stranded Alien Dawn is once again a survival and a colony management sim, something like RimWorld or medieval, going medieval. So, without further ado, you start out by picking your survivors, and I've taken a lot of the time to basically quietly look of my, favorites offline. So, and there are multiple ones with various very different abilities, as you can see. For example, you have Jack Davis, who is skilled at fighting. Then you have Krista, who is good at research. And after some deliberation, I have decided that I'm gonna go with Ken Law, Bloodthirsty Marauder. As you can see, he's very good at combat. A little bit on crafting, healing, and a little bit of intellect, but the good thing is that he is permanently happy, and also he has bloodlust, meaning when he sees death he gets all happy. So that will make him a good hunter, I would say, and good combatant. Then Rita Ibori, she is very good at farming, sucks at construction, and pretty much incapable of anything else, or more or less thereof. Then we have the next one, who is gonna be Quinn. He's totally indifferent with the, total pacifist, doesn't want to fight whatsoever, but he's top-notch in construction, and he's also interested in intellect, apparently. So he's gonna be on our roster, and for the final one I need a dedicated researcher. And I'm thinking I'm going to take Krista, mainly because she's top-notch at intellect, meaning she will be the brain of the operation, researching all the new sciences that we can. So that's my team. Ken, Krista, Quinn, and Rita. Yeah. The one thing that's... she's a little bit controversial because she's completely incapable of crafting, but everything else... well, we're going to give her just for research, so nothing's weird there. Alright, so here we are in the pod, ready to make our planetfall. Clearly, something's wrong with the engine, otherwise these things wouldn't be exploding. Okay? Okay, that sounded like a little harder landing than I originally anticipated. Okay, apparently, Quinn is crying. Ooh! Another crash? Alright, yeah, I can imagine. Oh, there's another one! There we go, okay. So, apparently, Quinn is having a meltdown. Yeah, well, take it all out, buddy. Take it all out. Yeah, you'll be better. Yeah. Alright, so this is a sort of a colony management sim in 3D, which is also survival, and I guess it's beautiful. I mean, it is sort of like 3D RimWorld, so yeah. You have your survivors, you're supposed to be surviving, building a camp, and whatnot, so, and what better catharsis to do than, let's say, fleeing danger. Krista is really thinking about fleeing. Okay, Krista, don't flee too far, okay? So, right now, first things I've actually paused, because of our 4 survivors, I want to make sure that I look at their activities, because not all of them are gifted for everything, and I want to make sure that they got their priorities straight. So, looking into Ken Law, for example, Ken, we know, has a bloodlust. I mean, he's a cheeky bastard. So he really likes to either kill or observe death, which makes him an ideal hunter. In addition, he has an additional trait for scavenging, which makes him really good in terms of getting extra resources. So he will be our dedicated scavenger. The question or not is whether I want him to do also mundane tasks, such as, handle, deliver, and whatnot. So, first things first, let's take a look at the heal. Heal, we have Ken and I think Rita, so I'm gonna keep Rita there so that Ken can be a little bit more focused on the scavenging part. Handle, well, we don't have a specific, talents for that. When it comes to construction, Quinn is actually the most gifted here, and probably he should be the only one constructing. You don't want maybe him and Ken? I'm not sure. Maybe we can keep it like that. Okay, let's see. Hunt. We want to see... let me just say one thing regarding Krista. Krista is highly intelligent, but completely incapable of constructing anything. So when it comes to research, she's going to be our dedicated researcher. So Krista, you'll do nothing except research. Yeah, you're incapable of crafting, so I mean, it's really important to have one person who is really dedicated to research, because getting your tech early on is actually can spell some difference between life and death. And right now, as you see, we're in the spring, which means there are seasons. So before the winter, you really want to be having a nice shelter rather than, you know, just chilling outdoors. So, okay, so when it comes to that, then let's say cut. Cut we can do with Ken as well. Whom else? Quinn is actually good. Rita is not so good, but I don't know if I should keep her. Planting. Well, planting we have only one good candidate. Planting is just a matter of Rita. She is really our dedicated plant person. So, right. Now, when it comes to cooking, let's see. Crafting. Krista is incapable. Ken is interested, so Ken might be crafting a little bit. Scavenge Minecraft, then Rita as well. Quinn is really good at crafting. Research, we said that we want Krista, and I'm actually thinking I'm going to disable everybody else, because I really don't want anybody else interfering with Krista. Krista is good at research, and she should be doing that. When it comes to deliver, everybody else can deliver. I'm actually quite okay with that. So, yeah, sorry, just wanted to make sure that my activities and priorities are straight from the get-go. Schedule. I mean, look at this schedule. People are supposed to work 6 to 8 in the evening. I mean, that feels a little bit slave-driven-ish. So, and I'm a nice person, so I don't really think that they should really be working that hard. So, I'll give them a time to sleep until 6 o'clock, not 5. See, huh? I actually think about my people. Yeah, so then we'll give him some hours to relax. Let's say around 12, you know, lunchtime, and then maybe a little bit in the evening. An hour here, hour there, because that will also affect their happiness. If you bog them with too much work, they'll just be nuts. So let's paste this. I think, yeah, at 9 o'clock I want to give them ability to do anything and then sleep. So, yeah. They have a bit of work and relaxation. Their working day is still pretty much hectic as it is, but okay. I'm happy with that. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so, Quinn, let it out, buddy. I mean, let me know when you're done. So, Ken, I want you to start scavenging the craft, because we really need materials. So, first things first, I'm actually looking, I think I saw somewhere a laser pistol. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ken, since you are my combat guy, you're gonna be taking the laser pistol. Alright. There you go. Ken, you will equip that. Krista, I really want you to go into the research mode, so please observe the squash-like plant. I mean, research is basically just looking at it until you get a really good idea about what it is about. Okay, Rita, yeah, I have no idea what to do. Quinn, okay, are you done, buddy? You are. Good. I want to collect some bush branches and whatnot. You can actually also maybe observe the giant grass, because that's apparently really relaxing and calming. Rita, cut the broadleaf bush. I need to cut the bushes because bushes will give you sticks, and sticks are really important to starting a campfire. And Quinn, I want you to cut the tree, because that will give us some logs which we'll need for later on. I mean, always good to have some trees. So Ken is doing the scavenging, Krista is doing research, Rita is doing that, and ooh, wild leaf plant. We have some here. Let me just quickly check out what we have in the vicinity. We have this reddish plant. Okay, good. Is everybody busy? Do you all have assignments? Okay, let's talk about shelter. I'm gonna construct one with scrap metal, and I'm gonna place it right about near, somewhere just at the base of this mountain. And I'm gonna make it too wide, because I need to have room for 4 sleeping spots. And right now I'm gonna cram them, but long term you don't want to do that, because if you cram them together, they will basically they will be having restless sleep, because, you know, some people snore and some people have a really light sleep. So yeah, it's not an ideal place, you know, for them to snuggle while one is, you know, either snoring or farting or who knows what. Anyway, let's make also here the campfire. Campfire will actually allow us to cook some food, which we only have currently emergency rations. So, speaking of that, I really need to think some storage, because, well, storage-wise, we need, well, somewhere where we'll stockpile, basically. That's the word I've been looking for. Yes, I can talk. Anyway, let's see, constructing the shelter. Queen, you're constructing the shelter. Rita, you're taking a walk. I mean, seriously, lady? It's 12 o'clock. Oh, yeah, it's your relaxation time. Sorry, it's too early in the morning. I'm still in slave driver mode. Okay, yeah, it's not the way to treat my survivors. Okay, let's put some wooden torches, because from what I've heard, our survivors don't like the dark. Go figure. You're landed on an alien planet and you really don't like dark. I mean, sure. Okay, so we have 2 torches. It's funny to see that Quinn is constructing the shelter while he's beating at this haystack and constructing a shelter. Interestingly enough. Ken is constructing a sleeping spot, which would bring our shelter to almost full readiness, which is nice. So we will be protected from the elements, and also we will have somewhere to sleep. Now, let's talk about food storage. We have the storage shelves and we have the stockpile. So Ken is going to construct a campfire, while Quinn is going to construct the torches. Nice. Cool to see that everybody has, you know, divided the roles. Okay, so I really want to make a stockpile, and I want it to be under roof. So let's see, can we make something here? Rita is idling. Yeah, you can. I mean, Ken doesn't seem too happy. What did I do to piss you off, buddy? Right, tell you what I'm gonna do. You'll be all nice guy, and I will take the wooden table. I'm gonna be placing it like this one. Here, good. Sounds awesome. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can actually have a nice lunches in the garden, talk about stuff, because I did adjust that you have the pause same time. Then we're gonna be placing the food storage shelves so that you can easily grab some food. See, I'm thinking about you guys. Yeah, alright. Good. Constructing chairs. And here I want to make sure that this wooden shelf doesn't store anything except food. Raw food and cooked meals are the order du jour here, because, well, there's no point. I mean, imagine you're having a nice meal, eating, and the person next to you is coming to basically pick up some, you know, chainsaw, and starts all of a sudden, you know, schlepping stuff and sawing things at one month. Okay, so storage, we said. Let's see, storage. We place like storage here. Rita, you're idling again. You're a little bit of a slacker, aren't you? Alright, let's give you something to work on. Like, okay, so I'm placing like this, storage, so it's open on both sides, so it's easy to leave and pick up stuff. And then let's take stockpile, we create here. Alright. So this stockpile, I want to remove raw food and cooked meals. Everything else is actually fair game here. Or actually, I'm thinking maybe this would be a best place to actually have the construction materials, perhaps. And then on the other side we can have everything else. So, okay, let's remove everything else. Crafting materials, weapons, medicines, other items. Okay. And then the storage, you're gonna put the stockpile here for everything else. I think that will be fine. So here we just want to exclude the raw food and cooked meals. That one is always supposed to be beside our dining table. That will make things a lot easier. Then we'll construct the stockpile 4 and 5. As you can see, you cannot place all of them because they have to, you cannot place them fully, I don't know, on the floor like you could in Going Medieval, because apparently people need the ability to walk through the stockpiles, which actually in my mind makes sense. I also do like the copy paste restrictions. It really feels good when it comes to construct a stockpile, which you want to behave exactly like the previous ones. You just copy restrictions and see, copy restrictions, and then you come and select the new one and you place paste restrictions and everything is copied. Beautiful. So yeah, currently our problem is the low food supply, but I'm expecting that will probably be done as soon as we cut a bunch of buttermelons and get ourselves some, you know, veggie soup. For some reason they have not constructed the shelter, or sorry, the campfire. Well, that's kind of weird. I'm hoping that it will. Alright. Health, Cheerios, activities, eating, whatnot. Okay, taking a walk. Quinn is taking a walk, Rita and everybody else is eating, which is actually nice. Rita started harvesting and she's getting some farming experience. That's wonderful. Rita, you will be our dedicated farmer. It's good that you learn the farming because you will be planting this shit. Okay, Quinn is actually going to construct a stockpile, and apparently for campfire we're missing resources. What? Scrap metal. Oh, buddy, I would really kinda need you to go and scavenge some more. I know it's late in the day, buddy, but we won't be able to construct a campfire, and it's not really gonna be pleasant without it. Can you... Why is Quinn reserving the scavenging the pod? I don't get it. Okay, Ken, you're doing the scavenging because you're yielding us more resources. Quinn, you're just the hauler, buddy. Yeah, I know. You love to schlep around things, so you are just a big muscle. Okay. Krista is basically has nothing to research, so she's just sitting, you know, chilling nicely. And I'm really thinking, can I actually construct a shelter? I could, but then again, what would happen is then it would obstruct the access to, yeah, food supplies. Well, for the time being, it's not raining, it's not ugly weather, so you might as well be eating outside. Okay, Ken is continuing to scavenge, which will hopefully make sure that we have our campfire going. And so we have the sleeping stuff, we have the stockpiles, we don't have the shelter over the stockpiles, and the next thing we will need is actually the research table and the crafting table, but I want also to enclose that in the scrap metal shelter, so let's place it like this. I'm queuing too much metal construction, ain't I? We would need a lot. Insufficient material is 186 scrap metal needed. Ken, come on, buddy. I mean, I'm really depending on you. Okay, so scrap metal research desk. There we go. Okay, so here, this area here will be our, you know, crafting slash research stations here. Okay, everybody else went to sleep. Can you go to sleep, buddy, as well? What do we have? We have some, you know, gasoline, and we have some scrap metal. Well, hopefully we will be able to prioritize in the morning the construction of a campfire. Look at them, and it's funny, all of them are sleeping, you know, lying on their backs and head to the right, I guess. I mean, developers, could you maybe make 2-3 different sleep animations, like they're having disturbed sleep or something, that they move a little bit? It would be really cool to see them, you know. Krista, stop standing on other people. Apparently they didn't have the morning coffee because it really takes them a long time to prioritize things. Okay, now Quinn, you should be constructing the campfire, buddy. Sorry. I can tell you, so far I'm really enjoying Stranded Alien Dawn. I mean, the game looks superb. Music is nice, you know. It really feels like it scratches that survival itch for the management game. Let's see. Campfire veggie soup. Okay, I really want to make veggie soup. I want to make what I'm gonna make, like 5 of them. Okay, let's say 10 of them. And we're gonna use the allowed vegetables. It's gonna be a buttermelon soup. You're gonna enjoy a lot of buttermelon soup. So let's hope somebody actually does it. Right now they're eating raw buttermelons. I'm pretty sure that they're not as tasty, so you should really make buttermelon soup. Quinn, you're constructing the shelter. Thank you. That's actually much needed. Oh, first camp. We're putting a camp together, so there will be celebration tonight at 7 o'clock. Sure. Okay, let's pony up stuff. Right. Now, that being said, sorry, Quinn, construct scrap metal research desk. Alright, Rita is cooking vegetable soup. So, guys, it's gonna be veggie soup for everyone. Ken is getting us some sticks, which is good. Let's do the actually wooden research desk. I think it will take us less time because somebody is actually grabbing... Yeah, Ken is transporting the wood, so I guess that will be fine. Rita is pretended not to hear Krista's concerns. I mean, Krista, you have too much free time on your hands, lady. Go and observe the giant grass. I mean... And after that we will be observing some more plants and whatnot because, well, yeah. We still haven't built your research desk. Once we get that, you will be actually stucking your nose into research, you bookworm, you. Okay, Quinn is constructing the research desk. Good. I mean, it's really important to give Krista something to do. She's just sitting there looking at grass. I mean, what the hell. Okay, there you go. Constructing the research desk. Thank you. No cured research. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Hold your horses, buddy. Crafting bench, yes, please. Please continue constructing the shelter. So once we construct the shelter, we will be in actually a pretty good place, so to say, yeah. What else can I do? Torches. I'm actually thinking of putting some torches here to make sure everything is properly lit. Two. Aha, so it shows the area around. Okay, let's make it nice and romantic, you know. Okay, so we are in the lack of some, you know, sticks. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that bush and I'm gonna set it to... Krista, are you done with observing the giant grass? I mean, it's grass, for crying out loud. How hard can it be? Take a look at Quinn. I mean, he is a go-getter. He is going at it and just cutting that like there's nothing to do. Okay, Krista, I want you to observe the pointy red plant. I really love the references. I mean, once you research it, it becomes something, it's, you know, giant grass or something like that. But this is pointy red plant. Really nice. Okay, and somebody will actually cut these, please. Just giant grasses. Yeah, mark them to be cut. And then we'll be... Oh, there we go. Quinn is constructing the torch. And Krista, she's really go-getter. New resource. CPU cores. Ooh. Okay, that's a little bit advanced for given our state of development, I would say, at this point. But doesn't matter. Quinn, you're cutting everything, buddy, yeah? Right? Good. And here we're gonna be constructing a buttermelon field. Well, hold on. We actually have some buttermelons. Something like that. Soul, clay, loam, 96% growth. I want 100% growth. Like this small buttermelon field. Maybe I should just do it later once the grass is being cut down. Alright, campfire sitting. Look, quick meal, food variety. Yeah, Quinn, gathering for celebration. So everybody's coming in for celebration. Ken was taking a walk. And come on guys, time to celebrate. Yeah. Oh, look at that moon rising in the background. Krista is obviously not for celebration. She is too busy observing the pointy red plant. She's interested in science so much that she completely forgot that there is actually greater things at work here. Okay, discuss future research with Quinn. I mean, that's fine, Rita. It's good that you're discussing research given the fact that you are not doing anything about it. Okay, Euphoria, yeah. I might as well take a couple of screenshots for today's episode. If that's a thing. Oh, look at this. Ken is dancing. Ooh, and he's hungry. Yeah, he's hungry dancing. All right. Okay, I mean, Ken, I get you're celebrating survival, buddy, but you could actually grab yourself a buttermelon or some nice veggie soup and go eat, you know? Okay, so Rita is happy with celebration. Ken is happy with celebration. Quinn is happy with celebration, and Ken is gonna go eat some veggie soup. Awesome. And Krista is still observing the pointy red plant and trying to figure out what was the creator thinking. Why did he want to have the pointy red plant? I mean, what's the point? What are its secrets? While she's doing that, we might as well queue up some research. And obviously, I want to be crafting the weaponsmithing first. Then I will be looking into spaceship deconstructions, pickling, and metal refinement, I think. Yeah, there we go. it's interesting. You have a sleep training. That's kind of fun. So yeah, pointy red plant will be investigated soon, and it is silicone leaf. Pointy red plant has a bulky core, blah blah blah. I have never heard, and it might be harvesting of silicon. So this one will be actually making us silicone. So it's not good to eat. Okay, I guess maybe buttermelon would be more pressing matter. Alright. Ravenously hungry. Krista, go to eat and then go to sleep. You have deserved it. You have researched silicon production, I guess. Alright, so there you go, guys. I'm really hoping, I'm really digging the Stranded Alien Dawn. I hope you like it too. And if you do so, make sure that you like the video, and I will be seeing you in the next episode. So be sure to smash that like button, and I will be seeing you in the next one while Krista goes to sleep. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.